There are multiple ways to utilize the view tools and planes in SolidWorks. When 3D modeling in SolidWorks, I suggest you use an external mouse and not a trackpad. 3D modeling with a trackpad can take longer to get accustomed to, but it is achievable. I use an external mouse with left and right click buttons that has a center scroll wheel for ease of 3D modeling. To zoom in and out, rotate your mouse scroll wheel forward and backward. To rotate your view, press down and hold your mouse scroll wheel while moving the mouse around with your hand. View tools allow you to view your 3D model in an array of ways. To see the View Tools options, press the right button on your mouse when your cursor is located within the modeling area. If you hover over your 3D model and right-click, you'll need to select Zoom, Pan, Rotate to see the View Tool options. To get direct access to the View Tools option, simply right-click within the modeling area, but not directly on your 3D model. Zoom to Fit moves your 3D model into the center of your modeling area for a full view of your part. Press the right button on your mouse, then select Zoom to Fit. Or select the Zoom to Fit icon at the top of your modeling area in the View toolbar. Zoom to Area gives you a closer look at a specific detail that you have selected within your part. Press the right button on your mouse, select Zoom to Area, then use your mouse to highlight an area on your 3D model to zoom into. Or select the Zoom Area icon in the View toolbar. Select is a very useful tool. It deselects the current tool you are using by switching to the cursor tool. Another option of deselecting and switching to the cursor tool is to simply press the Escape button on your keyboard. This zoom in and out option accomplishes the same objective as the zoom in and out using your external mouse that we previously discussed. The difference here is that the tool allows you to physically zoom in and out by pressing and holding your left mouse button. This option is useful if you decide to 3D model using your trackpad and not an external mouse. This Rotate View option also accomplishes the same objective as the Rotate View using your external mouse that we previously discussed. The difference here is that the tool allows you to physically rotate your 3D model by pressing and holding your left mouse button. Again, this option is useful if you decide to 3D model using your trackpad and not an external mouse. Pan allows you to move your 3D model within the current plane. Select the Pan option, then press and hold your left mouse button while moving your mouse around to pan your 3D model. Roll View allows you to roll your 3D model within the current plane. Select the Roll View option, then press and hold your left mouse button while moving your mouse around to roll your 3D model. I personally like to set up custom keyboard shortcuts for my view tools because it creates a more efficient workspace when I'm modeling. To set up your own custom keyboard shortcuts, select Tools, Customize, Keyboard. In the keyboard menu, you can view all of the commands and set up keyboard shortcuts that will make SolidWorks tools more accessible for you. My setup includes the following: spacebar for pan, V for rotate view, and F for zoom to fit. The coordinate triad is located at the bottom left of the modeling area and controls the axis you are currently viewing. To change to a different axis, select X, Y, or Z. Previous View allows you to return to the view your 3D model was previously located. This is particularly handy when you need to move between a detailed view and an overall view of your 3D model. Select the Previous View icon at the top of your modeling area in the View toolbar. Section View allows you to view and edit the internal components of your 3D model that may otherwise be obstructed by outer components of your part. Select the Section View icon at the top of your modeling area in the View toolbar. Under the Section 1 drop-down menu, select the plane you would like to use to section your 3D model. Sometimes, when you select a plane, your 3D model may appear as though it has vanished, but it has not. Simply select the arrow with the left button on your mouse and move your mouse in the direction the arrow is pointing to reveal your 3D model. Move your mouse to set the plane where you can clearly view the internal components you would like to view and/or edit. Finally, select OK to confirm the position of your section view. Once you are finished with your section view, select the Section View icon in the View toolbar to deselect the section view and return to the whole view of your 3D model. View orientation allows you to see your 3D model in multiple views and set up your modeling area to review and edit multiple views at once. I prefer to permanently pin down the view orientation to my modeling area for easy accessibility, as I use these options quite often. To pin down the view orientation, select the double arrows, then ensure the pin is blue to set it permanently in place. View orientation includes a variety of icon buttons to select from. To see your 3D model in the absolute views of top, front, bottom, left, right, and back, select the icon that represents each view. To see your 3D model in isometric, dimetric, and trimetric views, select the drop-down arrow to the right of the shaded cube. Then select the icon that represents each view. And for a more interactive method of moving around your 3D model, select the View Selector icon. This option adds extra angled view options to your selection. Once you are finished with the View Selector tool, deselect the View Selector icon to return to the normal modeling area. The View Orientation menu also includes the previous view option that we discussed being located in the View toolbar, as well as an option for adding a new view in the event you find a custom view that works well for you but may not be available within the standard viewing options. Next to these icons, you can also see an Update Standard View option that allows you to switch your standard views. An example would be you 3D modeled your entire part but unintentionally modeled the front view as the top view. You can also use the Reset Standard Views option to revert all views back to the SolidWorks default view settings. Finally, view orientation allows you to set up your modeling area in quadrants, enabling you to see up to 4 separate views of your 3D model at once. To change the view in the quadrant, simply click within the modeling area of the quadrant view you would like to change, then select the view you would like to switch to. Display style allows you to change the appearance of your 3D model. I personally use shaded with edges while modeling, but at times will switch to hidden lines visible to view internal components that may be hidden by external components. Edit Appearance allows you to edit the colors and textures of your 3D model within the modeling environment. However, this is not a finished form of rendering, but rather a way to visually maintain separate features, faces, surfaces, and bodies. Located within the Feature Manager under Selected Geometry, choose the entire part, faces, surfaces, bodies, or features from your 3D model to add color and texture. You can choose an array of colors within the same Feature Manager, or you can select more specific appearances located in the task pane, such as plastics and metals, then use the color options to change those appearances. Apply Scene allows you to edit the background, lighting, and shadow appearance of your modeling area. I prefer using the 3-point faded or plain white options as they are the most satisfying environments for me to work in. View Settings allows you to set specific options for viewing your 3D model while working. I usually do not use any of these options while 3D modeling, but once I have completed a part, I will select to view it in perspective mode. All of the tools within SolidWorks are located within the Title toolbar. If you prefer working from individual toolbars within the Command Manager, or happen to delete a toolbar from the Command Manager, you can find and replace it by selecting View in the Title toolbar, then by selecting the Toolbar's drop-down menu. Once you have selected the toolbar you are missing, drag it around the interface to place it in your ideal location. Orienting your viewpoint in the CAD environment is key to creating accurate 3D models. The same can be said about planes, as they are essential in building 3D models. The 3 default plane options in SolidWorks are front, right, and top. When beginning a 2D sketch, you must select a plane to start sketching. In many of the feature options, you are required to designate a plane to successfully produce a feature. In the Feature Manager, you can select to view specific planes at any time. In the View toolbar under the Visibility icon, you can select to make the 3 default planes visible and/or deselect them to make them invisible. Finally, in the Command Manager under Reference Geometry, you can select to create planes to sketch on when creating more complicated 3D models. Comprehending how to utilize view tools and understanding the importance of planes are essential steps in learning how to navigate the 3D modeling environment.